The Cosmere RPG is finally here. I'm Tom, I'm invested in the Cosmere, and here's a quick Cosmere RPG tip for your next campaign. Today we're talking about managing Stormlight via spheres. We'll be referencing Investiture and Stormlight in Chapter 5, spheres from Chapter 7, and the details of Investiture from Chapter 4, all from the Stormlight Handbook. We'll also be pulling generally from the lore of the Stormlight Archive, but specifically Chapter 11 of the Way of Kings. From the rules, to gain 1 point of investiture is equivalent to a single infused mark. For context, a single mark is the base for all currency in the Cosmere RPG, and is represented as a diamond mark. This chart from Chapter 5 will give you a sense for the scale of currency on Roshar. When entering combat, and not otherwise debuffed or surprised, it's assumed that you enter combat with your max value of investiture score, provided that you have 3 times that value in infused spheres. An early level Radiant with an investiture score of 5 would need at least 15 infused marks to enter combat in this way. These rules are just guidelines, however, and the handbook encourages game masters to be lenient with their rules surrounding infusing Stormlight. They recommend that assuming Stormlight is not particularly hard to come by, and save moments for where the resource is scarce for the rare exceptions that build drama and urgency. From the lore, we know that dun spheres, or spheres that have lost their Stormlight, are looked at as suspect by many merchants. Some would even consider them less valuable than their infused counterparts. Dun spheres could be exchanged for infused ones, at a cost. For those looking to manage this in a more lore-accurate way, I would recommend setting a fee of 10% of the total infused value, if dealing in large quantities, and using your gut for anything under, let's say, 10 marks. The lore goes on to talk about spheres with gemstones, cut expertly to hold Stormlight for longer, or those with shoddy craftsmanship that makes the spheres drain faster than normal. A gemstone that can hold Stormlight for weeks could be a great reward for a player, while having their spheres crack and drain Stormlight faster than normal might be a great complication. Keep in mind that the value of Stormlight will increase drastically as Radiants become more commonplace. In areas that have large concentrations of Radiants, consuming Stormlight, like let's say a battlefield, may run out of light. If you want more Cosmere lore and RPG videos, stick around and subscribe, because